Hey guys, Pressville Comic Book University and Batman Beyond issue number 14. Now look, we just got a new storyline starting up. It's going to be called The Long Payback. This is part 1. Now Dan Jurgens is still doing the writing on this, and he's already put together some really good stories in this volume, but this one looks like it's going to take a bit of a twist, and I'm going to say in a positive direction. Now I got to be honest, I was a little taken aback by the artwork in here, right? Andre Parks and Phil Hester and Michael Spicer, these three guys, they're basically making the comic look like the TV show eventually started looking like a lot, very cartoony and whatnot. And that really took me for a loop. I don't like at first. I'm just like, no, I don't like this. I don't want to go back and looking like that old 90s cartoon or, whatever year that came out. Just no, please don't. But by the end, I started to appreciate it a little bit more. Does that mean I want to stay? No, not necessarily. But it's apparently growing on me again. It's easy to get back into it, especially if this is what you grew up on. Now, this particular part of the story, this has Batman and the crew coming back from overseas. What were they, in Japan, Tibet? I don't actually remember, but whatever. They were all fighting against Damien, who was the new demon, all right? So they come back, and they've been gone for at least 4 days. And the Royal Flush Gang has been hired by some unknown hologram shadowy type character. And he's like, yeah, I need you to draw Batman out in the open so I can take him out. All right. So he's like, yeah, sure. We'll do what we can. So there's the King and there's Ace, and they got a new Jack because there was the betrayal not too long ago. Most of the rest of the gang turned around and betrayed the King. So anyway, this new Jack is a lot more violent than ever, and he's just like, listen, robbing banks isn't going to be the way to do this. We got to actually destroy art. Gotham's in the middle of renewal right now. Let's take out some artwork. It's like, yeah, sure, let's do that. Well, Batman shows up. Now, mind you, Batman, by this, I mean, Terry McGinnis is in the process of trying to, renew his relationship with his little lady friend Dana. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're meant for each other. They got to be. This is like Peter and Mary Jane, for crying out loud. These two are just so meant for each other. Jeez. So they're both together. Terry's in the shower and she starts screaming like she's seen a rat. And he comes running out like he's ready to ninja chop, Splinter from the Mutant Ninja Turtles. And it's a drone of a bat. Bruce Wayne's face is in it, like some kind of a freaking spider slayer, and it's like flapping there. It's like, Batman, you're needed. It's like, dude, are you kidding me? I about died when I saw this. Like, it completely changed the entire mood of this comic. It was awesome. Anyway, so, yeah, these guys have just been trying for so hard, and they had to keep on upping their game. They just didn't realize that Batman and the crew weren't actually in town. Now, Terry and his brother wind up moving into the Bat Cave, the Bat Mansion, Bruce Wayne's mansion, which is, a good thing. And it's funny because they have a conversation quickly about him getting his back broken by Bane, and it's left residual effects ever since. I like that. Grounded this thing, man. I want this whole story grounded. So it's like, now after what just happened over there, with the Ra's al Ghul thing, yeah, now you're in a wheelchair and that sucks. And Barbara goes and mentions, you're in a wheelchair. Is that what you want for the rest of your crew? You're trying to, recruit everybody? And mind you, they're showing the costumes of Damien, of Nightwing, of Duke, of everybody out there. And mind you, it's yellow. The costume is yellow. So I'm happy here. Dan Jurgens is doing a bang-up job. He's like a director in this, getting everybody on board to really make this grounded in our Batman of the current timeline. So this future timeline, it feels more real from now. This is definitely a Batman Beyond Rebirth. So by the end of this, Ace winds up getting his hands on Terry, and it looks like he breaks his back. Holy crap. Now, this is what's going to happen in the next issue. Either this is going to be something long-lasting, and wow, he's really going to be in a wheelchair and all sorts of terror, because like Dana's like, oh yeah, sure, I'm on your side with this. I'm with you to the end. The end might come sooner than we thought. All right, but oh my God. Or what's going to happen is it's just going to kind of be brushed off, and oh yeah, it broke a wire that made a big loud crack noise in the Batsuit. Like, dude. This was something. Now, he does have a new suit, so it might have broken some kind of armor plating back there and left him exposed and not actually hurt him. I don't know. But like all of this talk about Bane and being in a wheelchair, and now this happens at the end. The end. Wow, guys, I'm giving this comic an A. This is expert, the way this story paid off. The Long Payback, Part 1. I am amped to see Part 2. And I haven't been really particularly amped. Like, I've wanted to keep on reading. I've been reading. But I haven't been like, oh my God, I can't wait to wait to read the second issue of this for a Batman Beyond comic. And this comic, this issue, has done that for me. I can't wait until next month when this comes out. How come this isn't bi-weekly? Anyway, guys, that would be bi-monthly. Sorry. Anyway, Professor Bell, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.